Last time, where we left off, the party, after a journey across seas from the evacuation of Saltmarsh, finally arrived back in the city of Cordelia, where after some strange encounters on the sea, ended up finally meeting with the council, discussing with them their findings at the city of Saltmarsh, and learning of two possible job opportunities that are coming up. And one of the jobs is to specifically investigate a rumor of a uh, magicite found in some ruins that were beginning to be uncovered, but the researchers had to retreat because of incoming hordes of orcs. The other job was to investigate the city of Oakenfell because of mysterious gifts that were given to the council that were found to have uh, ill magic or curses of some kind on them, which oddly were similar in design to the sword that Ava or Jax carries around. It was also made aware that the one who provided these gifts was a dark-haired tiefling, and that it had been rare to specifically see two tieflings in a matter of 2 weeks. Upon kind of taking back and trying to discuss which job would be interested, the party then went on to get some new equipment and also picked up a job opportunity from about harvesting monster parts to give to Eris back at the blacksmith shop, which was the forging ahead, if they came across any bullets. And I believe the party was about to head to the Adventurers Guild to start to one register the team as the party name of the Misfits was decided upon, and the decision is to go from there. So y'all exit out forging ahead with that new knowledge, and are on your way back to the Adventurers Guild. So is there anything I guess y'all want to do while on the way, or do we just want to pick up there?
I need to run by the store and pick up my armor.
You literally just placed the order.
Oh, I thought this was the next day. Sorry.
Yeah. No, no, this is the same day.
Okay, cool. Then never mind.
I guess we'll head that
So,
way.
I can head back.
okay.
It's like late in the day now, right?
It's starting to get the sun is starting to set. Like
Yeah, we
so
should
so
probably.
maybe about like an hour before dawn
I
or
see.
dusk. Yeah. So,
I'm good.
I'm good.
okay. So I guess y'all just arrive at the Adventurers Guild like you wanted, and similar arrangement. Open up kind of the taverny area in the front with the job board to the side, and yeah, go up free reign since you've been here before.
Is there a registration fee we need to pay?
That's a good question.
I don't remember. I'm
I
gonna
think we
see
already
if
registered.
y'all
All
are
we got to do is
yeah,
just
y'all
give
have
them a name.
registered individually. So, and I'm
We
pretty
just have
sure
to
they said
register as a group, right?
yep, or just as a team
Yeah.
name or something. So,
I
We'll
guess
just,
we'll
yeah.
So the main point of
Register.
contact is usually Deacon, who's the Black Dragonborn that works at the bar.
Okay, that's the only person I can remember was the Dragonborn. We walk up to Deacon.
Okay.
Yeah.
As he's kind of serving out some pints, like, well, looks who's back. How can I help y'all?
We need to register as a group now.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, I'll let the bosses know. If you just went ahead, he points over to the stairway. They'll be down shortly. And kind of goes down, grabs a little rock. And as y'all walk away, he starts talking into it. And as y'all wait by the stairs, or not stairs,
He grabbed
hallway.
a rock
Yeah.
Yeah.
and is talking into
It's
it.
probably his
Yeah.
pet rock, dude.
I want a pet rock.
Okay, I'm just gonna look at him very strangely. Like, obviously, like.
Kind of like when you notice someone's like watching you on a phone call, he kind of just like turns and like hides the phone, except hides the rock.
Okay.
But then a few seconds later, Master Carrick comes comes out from the hallway. It's like, ah, it seems that the heroes of Saltmarsh have arrived, and I'm guessing you're here to register as a team.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
is correct.
How'd you guess?
Well, let's just say the requests for the heroes of Saltmarsh have been coming in. Granted, yeah, a lot of them are really not what you want to work. So, but I've been keeping an eye out for y'all. But yeah, we'll get y'all. So, have you actually came up with a name? And
ha-
this is all as you're starting to walk back to the office.
We have come up with a name.
All right, what's the name?
We are the Misfits.
Yeah, makes sense. All right. And then he goes in, fills some paperwork, and is like, and now if I could just have y'all just put your signatures here. Since you've already done all the registrations for yourselves individually, no additional paperwork, just sign right there.
Jack's decided kind of signs like an X with a line.
Yep.
Guess I'll sign you. Yeah, just normal.
Alright.
But it
Yes,
looks like a
same.
kid's like crayon. That's what it looks like.
Yep, so y'all sign that. Then he's like, well, if that's all you needed to do was get that set up, we haven't had a new request in, but if you wanna take a look right now, it's all mainly just people looking for people here in this town for the refugees, some extra hirelings to do some of the workarounds since the guards all getting ramped up, but I will let you know if anything of interest comes in. But of course, y'all are welcome to browse the board in case y'all got something in mind. But that's all I needed.
Cool.
All right.
I mean, I'll go look. I'll take a look at what's on the board.
Yeah, I'll go with him.
Okay.
Are they like organized in any type of way?
No, they're just kind of random postings. One's for trying to find a missing cat that came over on the boat and now can't find it. Uh, Another one is, uh, there has been reports of some bandits down to the south of the city that have been attacking caravans.
Aren't those the ones we already took care of?
No, those were to the west.
Okay.
and it wasn't an actual job for it. It was just you stumbled across it.
Well, I mean,
But
we successfully got rid of one of them.
yeah, but this is actually down south.
Okay.
To try and find them. The reward is 500 gold because it's affecting a major trade route.
Does it say how far down south they have been
Nope.
being attacked?
They just know it's on the road. The attacks are along the road between um between Cordelia and Oakenfell.
No.
If we go to Oakenville.
Yeah, but so we have that. We have that. The council wants us to go there. That wouldn't be a bad one just to snag on the way. What else do they got?
Something to do.
Okay, I got that. Um, let's see. There is a request to do a investigation around a village to the southwest. Um, it has recently people have just started disappearing. Specifically when they are going out to gather food. Um, Usually, yes, the forest is dangerous and stuff like that, but it's been a constant string of people starting to be missing. So the town is looking to, or the village is looking to hire someone to investigate to see what is causing these people to go missing, and stop it as well.
And that was to the southwest. You said.
Yeah, southwest.
Okay. Towards what city?
Uh,
Or are they missing from a specific like town?
it's not a very specific town. It's just a small village. There's no name per se. Then
Perfect.
the last one that catches your eye is a job that looks to be looking for some ship hands to escort. Um, Funny enough, back to Salt Marsh, but it's been as you're looking at that one, someone comes up and is like, "Nope, that one's with new information gone."
Yeah, there's not really a salt. I mean, the land's still there.
Yeah, I'll take you there.
I want
Hey,
payment
it's
up
just an
front.
escort somebody to Saltmarsh. We don't got to protect them once they're there.
But yeah, so those are the two jobs that stick out right now.
um. I kind of go back. Did everybody come with us, or was it just me and Leopard?
I
Just
went
you
to.
and Leopard or whoever.
Well, whoever didn't go, with whoever came. So I guess I turned to Needle and Leopard. I'm like, well, what do y'all think about these two? Like, we have already been asked to go to Oakenfell. We don't know when we're going, and then we have these missing people in a village to the southwest.
Might as well. I'm always up to save people.
And what's the reward for these two?
There.
One
That
was
one was
500 and one was I can't remember
One
what
was
the other one was.
500, but that was the
the bandits.
yeah, the bandits.
Yeah, and then uh the investigate the missing persons is 300.
So a quick 300 if we want to go and investigate this real quick, and then I look at the group. We also, where did that lady want us to get those armor for her for those things? The I neither myself nor Jack can remember what they're called. Those, the things that she wanted, so she gives us a discount on our wares.
No clue.
Shit. I know I wrote down. Tyler, can you refresh my memory while I search my notes?
Yeah, it is the she hired you to hunt down some bullets
That's right.
and specifically scavenge their outer shells
Do we
and
know?
hide.
She told us like roughly where they were. Do we have an idea of where that could be? If it's going to be like on any direction of these?
Well, it's all very dependent because they are nomadic. So,
Just as we see them, kind of thing.
yeah, it's more of a hey, if you come across them.
Okay, they're not like known to be in like the forests of blah 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 blah. They are
Exactly,
everywhere.
yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Because they're nomadic and they move around during mating season. So
Well,
no
Oh gosh,
telling
we're
where
doing
they're
this during mating season. Oh gosh.
yeah. It's okay. We'll figure this out. Well, I guess Which ones do
I'm
y'all?
okay with those.
Yeah, y'all like both of these. What do you think, Needle?
Sure.
John, Needle, Leopard, Tormund.
The because
At least we can do
like
the
you said,
bandit one.
on the working,
What were you
and
saying?
the reward is good.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as that other one, what was it? The Southwest? What was it?
The
that we
one,
had
the
to do?
Southwest one was for, investigate missing
persons.
people from a village for 300 gold.
I mean, I guess if we find them, how are we gonna stop and take them back, or are we gonna do it on the way back, or what's the plan? Because taking out some bandits
Is one
you know,
thing.
one thing,
Yeah.
but like finding some people and then escorting them back.
And
would be
remember,
extra
keep in
time.
mind you only can take one job at a time.
Oh.
Oh, the bandits then.
Yeah, so if we're heading out to check out
At
these,
least at this point, only one
Yeah.
at a time.
we are the heroes of Saltmarsh. Um,
I say bandits then.
I say bandits, and we know
bandits
we're
for
heading
sure.
that direction. At some point, we're heading that direction.
Okay.
Yeah, just take that one.
Okay, dokie. I'm gonna highlight that one on my paper.
Okay, so you take the flyer to Deacon. Deacon sends it up. I don't know why I keep on thinking there's an upstairs, but he sends it to
There is now.
him, and then he gets it approved. So
Perfect. Okay, so Deacon, do we have to bring back anything that shows that we've completed this, like the heads of one of the bandits or something like that?
for this, it's mainly proof of the activity. I know some of the stolen uh stolen goods were marked by a specific merchant, and he hands you a piece of paper that has the icon on it. As long as you can prove that where the goods are located with this icon, if they're still available, then you'll be able to get the payment.
Okay. What does this
But
icon look like?
it is a sun, like a drawn sun, with a S in the middle.
Perfect. Well, I think it's time for a drink.
Yeah.
All right.
Did we ever decide if our free tokens were good at other places?
I give it to Deacon.
I
I say we have free drinks.
this is worthless.
No,
Well, aren't y'all our tavern? Isn't this like a bar? Don't y'all all operate the same way? No. It was worth a try. This is worthless now.
Damn.
Hey, you know what? Once they rebuild, we will show up. That is the party's new main quest: getting this salt marsh back together so we can get free drinks again. Everyone thinks we're doing it for goodness. We just want our drinks.
Free drinks. Had a coupon.
I want to ask the bartender if there are any draconian shrines around.
Mm.
Oh, yes, they're actually. If you're looking for an ancestral shrine, the Draconian Embassy has one they're able to make prayers towards.
All right.
And that's just further up in the um, merchant district.
What
Kinda
time of
toward-
day is it again?
It's starting by now. It's starting to hit dusk.
Okay, so I'll wait.
I guess. What was the plan for these other larger quests that we were gonna have to do? Were we gonna do some preparations tomorrow? Because I kind of wanted to stop by the academy and ask them a couple questions about spell crafting. I don't know how long it's gonna take, or if you guys needed to do your own preparations and stuff. I know somebody said they had to pick up armor tomorrow.
Yes. I don't
Yeah.
think we have any big plans for tomorrow. We're not on a time crunch. We just need to get back to the council and let them know what our decision will be. But they didn't tell us.
I think we decided Oakenvale.
Well, we have decided. We've never told them.
Yeah. I was just.
Well, and
Yeah.
I remember last time y'all didn't ask the question, but you wanted to see if they had a priority.
Oh,
Because they didn't specify a priority, but
I'll go tomorrow. I'll go talk to the council and kind of. I want to check out those weapons as well.
Okay.
Okay. So maybe we can just.
What up?
You guys, I trust your judgment. If you guys want to go there, I can go to the academy in the morning, or if anybody else wanted to come with me.
What are you looking
I'm
for
going
at
to
the
go to the
academy?
shrine
in the morning or right now?
in the morning.
Okay.
Deacon, have you ever seen a sea dragon? Is that what it's called, Leopard? Is that what we saw?
A dragon? Was it a dragon turtle?
A dragon turtle.
I think that's what it was called, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Confirm that. Yeah.
Yeah, they're dragon turtles. It's like they used to be around my homeland a lot, but you don't really see them down here. The waters are usually too warm or too cold. I don't know, but they're mostly around Draconia.
We definitely saw one this on the way back here.
Hmm.
Is that like an omen? Do you think? Like, why would it wouldn't be so far from home?
Well, there are stories of uh, many myths and legends about uh, young dragonborn and turtles uh, going out on pilgrimages, seeking to great one honor and stuff. So sometimes, especially if a dragon turtle is, I don't know, some may say that is a good a good omen,
Sign of good fortune.
good fortune. Yeah,
Wonderful.
but maybe things of being weary of things to come.
Hmm.
So how you look on those things. Some people believe in it. I don't necessarily do. That's why I came down here.
How long have you been here?
Oh, uh, about 10 years or so.
Wow. And you've never looked back.
Nope. Didn't really all look like the traditional nuts and bolts up there.
Interesting.
Here I can be my own self.
Do I know anything about Draconia or anything like that?
No of it.
Like, is it like I don't know how secret? Like, I feel like since it's a whole like land of just like the reptile, I feel like it could be more secretive, but I just don't know.
It's not necessarily secretive. It's more just the fact that you never really had the interest, or it's not like necessarily
Very
like
traditional.
Well,
Drew,
it's
yeah.
more for him. You just never had an interest in the subject, so you don't
Oh.
really know much about the subject.
That's fair.
So it's not saying that it's secretive. It's just that you don't know
Jax has had zero
about it.
interest.
Yeah,
It's never been taught.
exactly.
Makes sense. Leopard, Tormund, how long have y'all been from home? I know Leopard, Tormund, you said you're a mercenary, but how long have you been from home?
I don't think I've ever mentioned this
I was
or
gonna say, I
ever
don't
thought
even know
about
if
it.
I don't remember whenever I left home.
I just assumed y'all both were from there because that's where they're all from. So
I'm from there.
Yeah.
Wow, what a racist.
Tyler, did
He
I
said
did
all
I mention
reptiles are from
how
there.
long I've been away
Yeah.
from home? I didn't think
So
about it.
you would have left shortly after your stuff.
Yeah.
So I would say at about, I guess, how old are you now?
I thought it was like, hold on.
Let's. How recent was your beginning of your pilgrimage? I guess would be the main thing. Like, how soon would you consider this?
I would say maybe like 1 to 2 years in because I haven't really completed anything. One
Yeah.
thing, you know. Yeah.
So-
Yeah. I've been here for 1 to 2 years. Jax, Ava Jax.
Thank you. Well, cool. I'm just curious. Didn't mean to pry or anything. I'll just ask some questions.
I don't really sound happy when I say that. I'm just, yeah.
Hey, give me 1 second. Work's calling me.
Well, yeah. So it sounds like. Let's see. Jack's gonna go talk to the council. In the morning, John is gonna go to the academy. Leopard's gonna go to the Draconia embassy. Is there anything in particular that Needle or Tormund want to do?
Day drink.
I don't know
Easy
what
enough.
to do. I guess I don't know.
You could tag along with someone.
Yeah. I guess Jax is just going to pick up the armor, right?
He's gonna pick up the armor and he's gonna go talk to the council about
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll go talk to the council.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll tag along with him.
All right. So I guess if nothing else for the night, y'all head back to the accommodations that are being provided by the council, and call it a night there, and we will pick up in the morning. So we'll kind of break this out. While Trevor's on the phone, we will start with. Let's see, who wants to roll a dice to go first? I guess
What do you want me to
will.
roll? Okay, never mind.
What are we rolling?
Why can't I roll dice? He doesn't want me to.
Are your hands not working? Is the dice too heavy?
No, I don't have any of my
Oh.
dice out.
Oh. We don't have actual dice.
Yeah.
I'm back. Sorry.
Okay. We're just in the next morning splitting up. So,
Okay.
funny enough, I rolled a 4 for Tormund, but he is day drinking. So,
Oh, good.
okay. So, we are going to start off with Leopard.
Okay.
So, everyone wakes up and goes on their own separate ways. Leopard begins to head to a direction that he thinks is the embassy.
Oh no.
Yes,
But
we wander.
But it is fairly obvious once you get into the merchant district of how the because you actually start seeing very familiar architecture around. It reminds you of the towns of Draconia, where kind of it has the kind of roof tiling,
Mhm.
wooden frames, and as you're headed out, you're actually about to exit into the market district, but then you realize that the buildings continue to your right, and at the end you see a small pagoda standing up, and as you get closer, you begin to realize that it's surrounded by a very well tended rock garden.
Okay. I'm guessing that's the shrine.
Okay,
Maybe.
well, you want
Or
to go and find out?
are there? Yeah, I want to go
Okay,
investigate and see
okay. So as you
what's going on.
go up, as you get closer, you notice there are actually two fully plated dragonborns, um, kind of standing guard. And but as you walk up, they don't ask any questions. You just go in, and it's you get a nice feeling of like being at home here. You recognize the rock gardens, the sceneries. There's even a pond that it's like, oh, there's gonna be fish in there. You go over. There's not any fish in there, unfortunately, but the
No,
pond kind of
dang.
reminds you of home.
Yeah.
And on the once you go in to the entrance of the pagoda, uh, there's actually a door that leads out to the back and stairs that go up. And as you are beginning to wander in, you see a red dragonborn approach you, and um kind of a white mixed with like a sky blue kimono on. It's like, ah, we have a new visitor. How can I help you?
I'm looking for the ancestral shrines of Draconia,
Oh,
specifically for turtles, if there is
okay,
one.
yeah. We don't have one specifically for turtles, but we do have an ancestral shrine if you want to come over here. And she begins leading you to the back. And as you go back there, you actually notice that the rock garden continues in the back. And one of the things, there is a kind of steady uh kind of running water. Almost, it sounds like a mild creek running through the back. And then along the back uh of the wall, you see a bunch of different jade statues with or not statues, but jade pillars, all with written in what what languages do you speak?
I speak Aquan and Common.
Okay, so you actually do not recognize any of the text that is on here. Um, but all these pillars are kind of lined up with uh those, and as you're kind of looking around, you do actually see one in Aquan, kind of towards the far side, closest to where you see a small creek entering into a small pond.
What did it say?
And as she's kind of leading you, she takes over um and actually hands you uh a candle. It's like and then a little handful of incense. It's like, here you go.
What did the thing say?
Oh,
In
and
Aquan.
the Aquan, um, it says, let me get it hold up. Yeah. It says to center one's self is to bring balance to all.
Okay. I want to meditate at the shrine and
Okay.
almost ask my ancestors because I still feel kind of like a coward for running from that fight. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And to me, that's not very hero-like. So,
Okay. Yeah. So you set. There's a little tray of sand there, so you can stick the incense
mhm.
in, and use the candle to begin lighting it, and uh, you begin to meditate. Go ahead and make a. You know what? Just make a general d20. Just roll a d20.
20. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So as you kind of sit there and meditate, you do just nostalgically peer back to that incident. And while it hurts at first to kind of remember this, but you kind of feel as the meditating as kind of a like when breathing in the incense, it kind of relieves the pain a little bit. It doesn't hurt as much, and you kind of get a almost a feeling of like you instead of feeling guilty about it, you know what happened was bad, but you're kind of it feels like a weight is lifted in the fact that this was not your fault,
Yeah.
and kind of it almost feels like an outside force is kind of giving you like comfort,
Okay.
letting you know it's not your fault.
Um. Then I just kind of want to pray and call upon my ancestors, like all those, like my family, just to see if they can help me in the coming,
Okay.
coming times.
Okay. Yeah, you'll sit there and meditate and do that for as long as you want.
Mm-hmm.
So, meanwhile, let's do who gets go next. All right. We are going to do John next.
Okay.
So, you wake up and head to the academy.
Okay.
And upon arriving, with very weird glances, of course, because it's not every day that you see a goblin in a full suit and top hat, strutting to the academy. So, but let me get where is this?
You were strutting?
Yes.
But as you're walking in, and kind of looking around, trying to figure out where to go, a familiar voice uh ends up catching your ear. Well, it's been a while, John, hasn't it? And as you turn around, you see Knuckle Sparkle Button.
What?
Knuckles
Late,
sparkle button.
yep. Who
Okay.
you recognize as Lady Cragsbrew's assistant.
Oh, I forgot.
Oh.
I was like, did you just give me some kind of backstory?
I thought it was backstory too.
Uh,
It's your cousin.
Hey, cousin! Hey!
I roll for initiative.
I don't think you need to roll for initiative
So,
with someone last name Sparkle Button.
I'm going to obliterate them.
My little
Basic
goblin, my little goblin.
plan.
turns out she's actually a level 20 wizard. Fuck you. No, but never underestimate the Sparkle Bottom. But
Hello.
let's see. Yeah, so what are you doing here? I figured it's like all your friends are gone.
Yes, there were off doing their own stuff. We're preparing to go on a longer journey, and before we were going, I was hoping to maybe learn a little bit of spell crafting.
Ah. Okay. Let me get over here. Here, just follow me. And
Sure.
she's actually carrying around a bunch of books with her. And she actually heads over to a familiar building that you've been to before, where actually Abrola's office was, and that you met. It's like, okay. Let me see if Abrola is available, and she may be able to help out with that or get you right connections. So wait right here
Sure.
as she comes in, and then a few moments later, you hear a familiar voice. It's like, ah, good to see you. I guess you're here about that discussion we had before.
The spell crafting, yes.
Mm-hmm. Well, I could definitely get you set up. Um, I have some free time, so I actually can go over this with you today. I have other people working on stuff. But I guess what aspect of spellcraft are you looking for? Like, are you trying to design a whole new spell? Are you just
Well,
trying to alter a spell?
I'd like to be able to craft my own in the future, but I'd assume that would take time, and we're about to leave to go on a quest, so I was hoping to maybe just start with uh, changing the element of a spell.
Okay, yeah, that's a little bit more simplistic because that's usually just having to change the material components uh aspect of the spell rather than the actual like arcane language of it and the incantation. So, uh, do you have something particular in mind?
Well, I was hoping to change the spell Fireball to be lightning based instead of fire.
Yeah, that should be enough. Um, Here, follow me to my workshop,
Sure.
and kind of comes over, and it's just looks like a big empty room, a bunch of alchemical chemicals all on the outside, massive table on the inside. It's like, okay, so here, let's get, and she pulls out her spell book and stuff. Um, do you have uh, a book of your own that you can jot down stuff in?
Yes.
Okay. And so let's see, fireball, fireball, fireball. Here we go. Okay. So she begins collecting, and for you, it's kind of weird because you were kind of innately granted this knowledge. So coming here and actually seeing the aspect of like having to her grabbing components and stuff to try out is kind of new to you because with your staff, you've been able to focus all your energy through all your channeling through that where you don't necessarily need material components.
Mhm.
But as she gathers some stuff, okay. So what you do is she kind of explains all the technical jargon of it. Um, Go ahead and roll in a intelligence. Actually, do a intelligence check.
The hell is intelligence? Oh, that was a save. I'm sorry.
Oh no, it hasn't come through yet on my side.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
result.
Oh, one.
Okay, yeah.
one
It's
plus
in
Well,
the
I,
six.
wait, wait,
okay.
wait. I rolled a saving throw. I didn't roll a
Yeah.
check.
Yep. It's funny we discussed that this may happen.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Okay.
17. Much better.
Add 10 to that.
So, yep. So as she's explaining it, you are grasping the concepts, and it does turn out with some um material component and just a little bit of editing to the actual incantation. You are able to change the elements.
Okay.
This time because she's providing the knowledge for you. Um, you will she already provided the components for it. It's not gonna cost anything this time, but usually with the magical ink and stuff, once you've actually changed the spell, it does usually you need some special ink, so that will most likely have a cost at any time you do this in the future.
Okay. Well, do I need to go buy some special ink, or is it like just something
No,
I?
it was mainly for the material components to actually alter the spell,
Okay.
and then once you figured that out, then you were able to jot it down.
Okay.
Because normally
Right.
when you add a spell, for you it costs money as what for the
Yeah.
cost of like the
Yeah.
special ink, but she's providing that for you for
Oh.
free
Okay.
as a thank you for Salt Marsh and everything.
Okay.
So, just in the future, if you want to do this, it will cost
Got it.
stuff.
Okay.
But
Got
this first time's on the house.
it. Okay.
And then with the intelligence check, as you were able to grasp it in a meaningful time, you still have about about a quarter of the day left to do things.
Okay.
So it kind of took nearly the full day, but you still have some time to do some stuff if you wanted to.
Oh, right. I do have that other scroll. I needed to learn Lemon's tiny hut. I guess. How long does it take to put a scroll into my spellbook?
That takes, I think it's an hour per spell level,
Oh, there,
and
I
then
forgot about
it's
my list.
also 100 gold per level as well. Let me check. Spell listings.
Let me see what this.
Okay, so for each level of the spell, it takes 2 hours and costs 50 gold.
Okay, so it's level 3, so it takes 6 hours.
So it would take 6 hours and would cost 150 gold.
Okay. I guess I don't have enough time to do that right now.
You could, but that's going to be pretty much the end of the day for you. So you won't
Okay.
be able to do any other activities or anything like that.
I will go ahead and do that then.
Okay. So you just head back, or you want to. Abrola's got other stuff to do, but she said you're welcome to stay here and do that, or if you wanted to go back to the house.
I'll
You
just go ahead and do it right there while I'm
Okay.
still there in the academy. Okay.
Alrighty.
So that's
So last up is the Jex and Needle. So I guess which one are you wanting to do first? Armor pickup or council?
Before I go anywhere, can I sit with my sword for a second?
Mhm.
I want to like sit in the room and like hold it in my hands and kind of like talk to it a little bit because like at this point like we've seen enough like craziness happen with it that we know something's going on with it. So I kind of want to like talk to it. I don't know who you are, but you've helped me through plenty of times that I needed help. We've discovered weapons that have a similar jewel that you have. Are you split into multiple pieces or anything like that?
So as kind of the quiet goes on,
I'm like close my eyes and like sitting on the bed, like holding it in both hands.
okay.
I don't know how else to do it, so that's just
As
the
you
way I picture it.
yeah. So as you're sitting there, kind of quiet, then kind of hear a raspiness appear. Those are imposters.
Um,
They wish they were me.
could they be potentially dangerous? They were sent to the council. A tiefling sent them, if that means anything to you.
Well, it was a tabaxi, not a
Oh,
tiefling.
sorry.
But
A tabaxi sent it to you. Sorry. They have tails.
it
I'm
was
sorry.
a tiefling. No. Um, it would be best for us to stay away from those things.
Good to know. I was going to go investigate those because I was thinking they were imposters as well. So we will stay away from them.
Good.
I just want to thank you again for your help, and hope I've been satisfying
And
your
you need
hunger.
to feed me more.
What is what is your favorite things to eat? What is your favorite? Like, do you eat souls or blood? Like, it's been kind of hit or miss.
Both.
Cool. Not to be too forward, but are are you good or evil, or are you even on the plane of good and evil? Did you know my father?
Kind of just hangs in silence for a bit. Let me show you. And as you kind of sit there, you close your eyes, and it's very dark around. You're still sitting, but there's no surroundings, and you see a amberish wisp kind of float up to you,
And I kind of put my hand out.
and it begins to hover over your hand, but doesn't necessarily. Uh, and from it, you feel a multitude of feelings. You feel the fear that you felt when running away, the hatred they had for the people that did that, the desire to put an end to them. And as those kind of feelings flow through you, you kind of look into the wisp more as it begins to glow a kind of a darker, browner amber color.
Mm.
And you begin to notice that the kind of uh insignia on your hand begins to glow
Is
and begins
Which hand is that on? Do we know? Do we establish that?
your right hand.
Okay. I look at it. Is it the whole thing is glowing now, or just like
Yeah, the whole it kind of looks like a band, and it's
Mhm.
just glowing around your finger. And you hear the voice again. These are what brought me to you, and these I can accomplish, but I need more before I can complete your goal.
I will do what I can.
Good. To bring me more power is best. And by doing so, I can make you more powerful.
I understand. We we should be getting some bandits for you soon.
Bandits are not what I require.
Do
You need to learn to feed the hunger. And with that, and while that's going on, man,
No.
you know it takes a little time for Jax to get ready in the day, Needle. I mean, come on, it's been an hour since y'all
Yeah,
agreed
what the
that you
hell?
were gonna go.
I'm like standing outside
So,
his room, like toe tapping, like what the fuck?
yeah, right outside his room. And you hear mumbles, but you can't really make out anything.
So I'll knock on the door and be like, "Are you ready yet? Hurry up!"
Oh, sorry. Yeah, here I come. And I guess it
Yeah, and right when you
breaks.
heard the knock, the connection dropped.
Okay, so I
So like you were back to yourself.
dust
A
myself
sword in
off.
hand.
I look at the sword, and I put it away, just kind of smoke it away, and I open the door. And, okay, yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, let's go.
I roll my eyes.
Do you mind if we grab my? Is the armory on the way to the council, or is it?
No,
Okay.
they're in opposite directions.
Oh, yeah, I can still go talk to the council. It's fine.
Okay. So y'all head to the council chambers, and um, as you're kind of heading there, you're expecting to go back to the chamber, but once the guards, or once you arrive, the guards kind of recognize and lead you a different path into. Seems to be just kind of like some offices, or just kind of a area for other meetings, not necessarily the grand overture of the meeting hall and stuff, and ends up happening. And the person that ends up meeting you is Gel Iron Tree from House Iron Tree, the one that the half orc.
Mhm.
And as he approaches, it's like, I see you have arrived. Did you have any questions, or have you actually decided on a job?
We've decided to take a look into this Oakenfeld. You called it? Is that what it was called?
Yes, the Oakenfell city.
Oakenfell. Yes. Odd name for a town. Yes, we'll check that one out.
Okay. Yep, I will let them know. Do you require to see the artifacts beforehand?
Nope.
Okay.
We're good. It's good on that part. Sure don't. Keep
All right.
those locked away though. Those are definitely suspicious.
Yeah, we already done that. But all right. So I jot you down, or he kind of takes a look.
Now, sir, I do recall you gave us another mission. Wasn't there a mission that we could also do on the way to Oakenfell?
Well, it was more of one or the other trying to get you to look at,
Oh,
because
I understand.
what you weren't gonna do, we were gonna get another group to do.
I look over at Lone Needle because the other one was like more for her. Are you? Do you? Should we go check yours out?
Sure.
I don't want to push you to a spot you may not want to go, but this could be a lead for your ashes.
That's true.
Just to
Yeah,
clarify,
yeah.
that was the Oakenfell one as well.
Oh, okay. I knew that
They were,
she
like,
and I were
linked, right?
yeah, she and I were tied together on about other separate quests.
No, so there was the suspicious uh tabaxi
Mm-hmm.
that came from Oakenfell.
Okay.
It brought
The
the artifacts, right?
the other job was to investigate and possibly recover a piece of magicite from
Oh,
a ruins.
that's right. Okay. I don't
And
think we're too interested in the magicite. We trust the council enough with this solid piece of magic. So yeah, if we can do both of our stuff, then yeah, that's what we want to do.
okay. So, and with that, so Gil acknowledges that, and it's like, very well. We will get another party to take a look into the uh look into the magicite shard. Obviously, I would not go around talking about it, just because if that gets out, it's a mad dash to try and
It
would be treasure hunters and
is
stuff like that to get it.
is magicite that rare or that valuable? What would they be looking for?
Yes,
Oh, both.
yes,
Understood.
both. Because if this is what possibly, because even just a normal like uncut magicite is rare, but if it's even a refined magicite, I mean, it's on tier with high tier magic. That is just the individual item itself. So if it falls into the wrong hands, it could easily cause problems.
Understood. What are y'all doing with the magicite y'all found?
So far it's rare and only certain families have some, and those have been collected through private means beforehand. Now that this whole Warforge incident is going on, everyone's kind of been put on high alert to secure it. The goal is to, I'll be straight with you, the goal is to use it to be able to somehow use the power against the Warforged. Because if we can find a way to defeat them without necessarily costing our army
Do you think the
in the most
magicite
efficient way.
would be able to affect them?
It's a matter of, because he kind of looks around. It's a matter of there may have also been rumors of devices that can channel the full potential of magicite.
That sounds dangerous.
Yep.
Do you have this technology?
He just looks at you.
I mean no disrespect, but why what makes you and the council more responsible with this technology than Draconia?
Well, one, Draconia doesn't necessarily have that aspects that we do.
But if another
Uh,
country has that same technology, wouldn't it be a threat? Would it? Isn't
It
that
could.
dangerous for the rest of the world for this technology to even exist?
Yep. And imagine if it gets into the wrong hands. It is better to have it with the enemy I know than rather than the enemy I don't know. And like this switch, and like he takes a much like more serious tone when you start approaching on this subject.
I mean no offense. It's just people could get hurt.
And people are already getting hurt. That's one of the reasons why we need to get this to see if it can be used to stop things.
Well, good luck in getting that magicite. I hope you get it, and I hope your hands are the right hands.
Me too. And at that point, he gets some guards to escort you out as he heads back.
Well, that's a little unsettling.
A little bit. Once we get out of earshot, I pull Neil aside. We need to make sure no one knows that we found magicite or any of these things that we found so far until we know what they're doing with these.
Yeah, we gotta keep that on the DL for sure. Should we tell everybody else in the group to also keep that on the DL?
Yes, we don't need any of this slipping that we have found it. Even if we find some on the ways to Oakenfell or anywhere else,
Yeah.
we need to make sure no one. Not that I don't trust the council. I don't trust
Oh, I wouldn't trust
anyone
him.
with this power. The way he
Yeah.
described this is war starting, war ending.
Yeah.
Was there?
Who has it right now? It's in the bag of holding.
It is in the bag of holding. I pull it out and I kind of like show it to her. And I pop it back in. Really slightly. I was like, here it is right here.
Yeah. Never lose that bag.
I feel like a stealth check needs to be rolled on that. No,
I feel like
just
you're on
kidding.
our
I'm just
side and should
kidding.
not be suggesting things to my DM.
Well, I mean, he can pull it out and still have it in the bag, technically.
Oh, there you go.
I'm just saying.
Plus, they're already out of the building and stuff like that, so.
Yeah.
Oh, they're out of the building? Okay.
Yeah, I waited till
like,
we got far
what?
enough away to pull her aside and have this conversation. We weren't on the steps of the council.
I was just making sure. Okay.
Okay. So I guess y'all head now to the forging ahead to pick up the armor.
Yes.
Yup.
All right. There you go, and
Hello.
Eris has it all set up, and you actually see your armor in display.
Ooh,
Ooh.
I like it.
And-
I like the color. Thank you. Good colors.
Ooh.
Not a problem.
I put it on. How's it fit?
It's actually a little big
What?
at first. It's like, just take some time to walk around then, and you'll be fine. It'll adjust the shape. It's based on the enchantment.
It looks good.
Well, would it fit? Let's say I gave it to one of my friends who happens to be an elf. Would it fit her as well?
Yep.
Or
usually
say an ogre or like a half orc? Would it fit? Would it fit friends
not
of
an
mine?
ogre, but
A half orc.
yeah,
I'm sorry.
it's designed to kind of be adjustable. It just takes a little time for it to attune with the person.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much. So wait, is this an attunement thing?
Let me see. Don't remember.
Armor, studded. It doesn't say on
Okay.
beyond
then
that
I'm
it is,
thinking,
but I'm not
thinking
sure.
of something else.
Okay.
But it's a magic item. So
I think +2 might.
Yep. It's one of the tiers.
Okay.
It requires attunement, but
Perfect.
yeah,
I put
for
it on.
+1 it doesn't.
Ooh, I look good. Psh, psh, psh.
Okay. So anything else before y'all all meet up again?
You mentioned those bullets. Could they possibly be south of here, or southwest of here, or are they more north of us?
They typically more. The times that people have seen them have been southwest. They tend to prefer kind of the hills, but occasionally they do go to the forest in the south, just because they usually typically follow where prey is. So
And what prey? What is their prey? What's their prey?
anything that moves.
So they just kind of go where things. Got it. And I think I asked you this last time, but they don't have any type of weakness that you can recall.
Nope.
Perfect. Well, Needle, did you want to pick up anything, any last minute things before we rejoin?
There's a library here, right? I don't know. Do we feel like going to learn more about these bullet things?
It's not a
Maybe we
bad
can find
idea.
A weakness in a library or something. 'Cause we
They
got
might have like a
time.
manual of creatures in there. Who knows?
Yeah, swing by.
Well, I mean, the general store just down the street sells this book, and it's the book that she showed you originally.
Oh, that's right.
You
I couldn't
can
remember
get
we
for like
already had looked at a
25
book or
gold.
not.
It's a bestiary of a bunch of things.
Cool.
That plus that may help with the because it has the anatomy and stuff in here, so it may help with uh actually carving the parts.
Could be helpful.
That might be a good thing to pick up. It has it has other creatures that we'll find in the wilds, right? Not just this bullet.
Yeah.
It's not a
Mhm.
brochure.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a full-fledged bestiary.
Oh, I think that would definitely benefit us.
And it's cheap.
I hope so.
It's-
Wonderful. Well,
She
thank
said
you
she
so
got
much
it
for
for
this.
25 gold.
That's not
Yeah,
bad.
that's not bad.
Well, thank you so much for this wonderful new
Yep.
leather armor. I love it. It's already fitting better already.
Mm-hmm. Just remember the deal, and if it doesn't necessarily the bullets are nice, but if anything else of interest comes, just bring it on in, and I'll see what I can do.
What may I ask? You were interested in the what can you use the bullet shell for? Like, is it for like armor or like?
Yeah, I can make armor with reinforced pieces. I can make a more heavily reinforced shield that because its its shell is designed to take hard impacts, especially because they do a lot of fighting in mating season. So their ruggedness and along with also like their claws are meant for digging and stuff. So it's just one of those things that I can try and make a bunch of things. It's usually more of a passion project. I just get bored doing the same old, so I try to make new things with
Well, I understand. Well,
the new sources.
yeah. We'll try to get those to you as quickly as we can. And yeah, well, next time we're in town, if we don't have it yet, we'll check in with you, see if there's anything else you have while we're searching for these bullets.
Alrighty.
As we head out, I want to pop into the magic store next door real quick.
Okay. You do so.
This isn't Gideon. Who is this guy?
This is Marybringer.
Mary Bringer?
Yeah.
Mary.
Marybringer. Yes.
Mary, could you bring me out? What is your happen to be your cheapest, absolute cheapest enchantment and or magic that you have? Magic, weapon, anything,
Well,
the cheapest thing you got.
y'all got the cheapest thing I had.
And remind me what that was.
That was the scroll. I mean, I also have this potion of fire breathing, but that would be the next, I guess, cheapest thing.
And how much was that?
300 gold pieces.
Oh, I was just curious. I couldn't remember what we purchased, we bought the cheapest thing from you. And I was just curious, so I had like a idea for our next visit, our next splurge of money for you.
Alrighty.
Well,
I'll be looking forward to that next splurge.
yeah, and I will. Yeah, absolutely. Well, we'll be back. We're gonna hopefully find some bullet shells for your neighbor, and we'll be back.
No fun. Good luck.
Oh,
Don't lose an arm.
yeah, it's I heard they feast on everything.
Yep.
Do you have any pieces of advice for us?
Don't die.
They like that advice.
Yep.
That's helpful.
And I head
Pretty
back
good
out.
general advice.
It is. Thank you.
All right.
See you around.
I'm gonna pop over to the general store and buy that book.
Okay. Yep. That's just 25 gold.
Okay.
So.
You want me to like add it to my inventory and all that?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it actually an item that I can look up?
No. You'll need to put it in your notes that you have it.
Okay.
I can show you after how to make like a item in your that shows up in your inventory. That way you see it. Just remind me.
Okay. It was called like a bestiary book.
Yeah. And the official title, A Book of Beasts and How to Deal with Them.
And where to find them. Okay. Is there anywhere else you can think of that we might want to stop by? Like, I don't think of anywhere else. Can you, Needle?
Oh, I'm good.
Needle, can I ask you a question? I don't mean to pry. You seem
Okay.
nervous about going home. Is everything okay?
I just haven't been back there in a really long time, and I don't know how things have changed. I'm sure you can relate to that.
I can't. I haven't been home in a while as well, and I'm scared to say the least of going back. I might not be Jax. I may not even be Ava. I'm not sure what people know me as at the moment.
Yeah. So it's really confusing in your situation, I'm sure.
Yes, everyone is a potential enemy when you're a changeling. You never know who someone really is.
Yeah. I don't envy you.
It is both a curse and kind of a blessing. You can always be someone else, but so can everyone else.
Was everyone in your hometown changeling?
Everyone in my family was, yes. It was. There were. It wasn't a changeling town, but my whole family were, yes.
Do you have a big family?
There's four kids and mom and dad.
Well,
So kind of haven't been home in a minute, so we'll see how that goes.
is there anything we should know about how to address you or anything in your hometown?
Do not call me Jax. That's all I ask.
Got it.
That could save my life.
Wow. Okay.
I'm sure you'll get more information as we're there. I just don't want to bog you down with my troubles.
Yeah, no worries. I know we all got our baggage.
We'll share our baggage at some point once, whether we want to or not. But hopefully it comes out on our terms.
I hope so too.
We stroll through the town,
All right. Along your stroll,
window shopping.
along your stroll, Leopard, do you spend the whole day meditating, or do you eventually get up and?
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot you a message real quick.
Okay. Scott, make 5 d20 Constitution saving throws.
What?
You gotta make sure you're drunk or not.
You've been day drinking.
I have been. 1 second.
Scott's like, I wasn't planning to roll anything today.
I wasn't actually. I don't even have my character sheet up, if I'm being honest.
Oh no.
Oh god, and I have to sign it because it's a new computer. 1 sec.
You want me to roll 5 d20s for you?
No.
Here, we should all roll
All right,
one
what
for
am I
him.
rolling?
5 Constitution saving throws.
That thing, right?
Yep.
Good job.
4 more times.
Oh. Oh,
Nice.
oh no. Oh,
Okay. So for the day, you're not shit faced, but you got a pretty good buzz going on for the day.
Nice.
what kind of deities, Needle, do you think turtles worship?
Rocks.
Rocks?
I mean
Just throwing this out there, we saw a dragon turtle, and I bowed to it.
Oh,
it did look like an island.
I didn't realize that's what you worshipped. Interesting. I knew they were important. Oh, giant sea turtle.
Y'all continue. I'm looking something up.
Is he with us?
Yep.
Did you join us?
Maybe.
Maybe.
If we walk past this place, we're definitely poking our head in and looking at him. Oh, he's just sitting
Well, yeah, as you're going in, like if you're walking around and if you head back, you do notice that there is kind of a a dragon town instead of Chinatown.
there. Dragon Town.
Yeah, towards the kind of back, actually kind of close to near
Hey.
the market entrance from the um Royal District.
Wow, they're selling a lot of bag of holdings here.
Hey, Tyler, it is ancestral,
Okay.
and I just got the words mixed up. So
Ah,
the information was right, just not totem.
got it.
I didn't want to type that out. So
Yeah, that's easier.
Get an iPhone, you can edit text messages now.
Um, yeah, I would say we can do that.
okay.
Um, you can have someone make a design. We can come up with a design later.
Yeah.
But yeah, we could say you go ahead and do that,
Yeah. Might
which
as well.
means you'll stay there longer.
Yeah. Probably till
Do that.
the end of the day, probably.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So
We poke
Sure.
our head and we see him still meditating. We just kind of leave.
as y'all you
You throw
go, do
peanuts
you
at
actually
him?
approach the
No,
Draconian embassy?
remember what happened last time we threw peanuts at him? He got all damaged.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, his peanut allergy.
Yeah, he's allergic to peanuts.
Oh, okay, never mind.
You can't throw peanuts at a turtle with an allergy. Once you know it, it's bullying.
Should we go try to scare him?
Surprise! No, he looks peaceful.
Yeah, we'll leave him alone. It's fine.
Well, first you have to get in
Oh.
because you don't even know where the embassy is.
Oh, I thought you said we were walking by and we were popping in.
See, it was based on his decision if he was going to meet y'all,
Oh.
not the other way around.
Okay,
So,
I thought we were in Dragon Town, and we
No.
were there. My bad. Then we don't scare him. And
yes.
we throw peanuts at random strangers. No.
We don't know that have peanut
Throw
allergy.
peanuts at the begging children in the street. Got it.
Yeah, we don't know they don't know they have
It helps
allergies.
them.
It's fair.
You become known as the Peanut King and the Peanut Queen by the homeless children.
We rule. Call me Lord Peanut. We're not bullying homeless children. Before anybody says.
We're helping them. We're feeding
I don't want the comment section. Stop bullying children.
Oh, well.
Why are you bullying children?
Meditate.
Really? Yeah, I guess.
But yeah, so as you continue your escapades through the day, we'll go ahead and get it closed down to everyone starts coming home. Um, John ends up being super late compared to the rest of y'all, but all y'all
It's
get back
his tiny legs.
to the house. Well, it's also mainly
Nice.
because he has to stay.
Oh no, I know
Yeah,
the
work.
reason, but it's his tiny legs.
When I walk in, I want to see him a lot happier than I was before when I left.
Do we notice the difference?
I mean, can you tell?
I walk up and
between the
hug
turtles
Ava
hat-
Jax.
Again, this is nothing out of the ordinary. Oh, hi, Leopard. It's good to see. I give him a hug back. At this point, it's growing. I give him a hug back. I pat him on his shell. It's good to see you. Did you have a good time at your
It was great.
worship
it was good.
building?
It was really good.
It's good. We were there too. We were in town.
You passed by.
Yeah, they were selling lots of knockoff bags of holding. It looked like good prices though.
Always good prices in
Always.
Draconia.
in the Dragon Town. Tormund, how are you holding up? There's an awful lot of glasses around you.
I guess he slumped over the counter.
Uh-oh.
I just kind of push him off the stool. We're gonna take this seat. It's fine.
Oh, sorry. Fucking mic was muted. Said I'm doing fucking great. Best vacation ever.
Best vacation. Wonderful, wonderful.
We're
And John,
not on vacation.
yeah, we're not.
Time we're not out fighting or traveling, it's vacation.
That's fair.
I'm day drinking.
That's fair. That's fair. Well,
So when are we going to Oakenville?
we might need to discuss some things. We are going to Oakenfell, but I don't. Did you? How busy is this? Well, I guess we should probably talk about this upstairs in like a private. We'll discuss some things we've learned later. I just don't want prying ears hearing a lot of these things.
Or something.
John, how was your academy visit?
Very productive.
Wonderful.
Was able to
You
get
were
some
there
stuff
long
done.
enough.
Yeah, you were gone longer than any of us.
Well, I ended up learning that scroll that I purchased from the shop, and it took longer than I thought, and I just kind of lost track of time.
Wonderful. You'll have to show it to us one time. What spell was it that you've learned?
Lehman's tiny hut. It was that one that I purchased. So, in case we're ever traveling, I'd be able to make shelter for us.
Wonderful.
Nice.
I have my shelter, and I'm gonna like knock on my shell.
What about the rest of us, Leopard?
Yeah.
Don't be so selfish.
Don't
I'm
be a
gonna reach into
don't be a
my,
shellfish.
Backpack and pull out my bedroll and be like, I could share one.
Don't be shellfish.
I just want to like my grin just like go away and just, like, walk away.
Aww.
It was terrible.
I know.
I have friends that are shellfish.
You have everyone is your friend. We are your friends too. I speak for
True.
myself. Tormund, I don't speak for him. He tolerates us all. I've learned. Well, I guess I'll grab a drink and sit it with Tormund, or are we going upstairs to discuss?
We'll probably discuss when we're going to Oakenville.
So we can head to Oakenfell anytime. We've told them that's what we're doing. They're aware that that's the quest we are choosing. They're taking the other quest. And we'll get those bandits on the way.
Awesome.
I drink my drink, eat my food, and I start heading upstairs and say, "Hey, don't forget we have a little bit of stuff we want to discuss with y'all as well in private."
All right, I'm gonna head. Follow.
Yeah, we can all head up.
And at this point, the house is empty. It's just y'all.
Perf.
The staff have gone home for the day.
Oh, nice.
Good.
What did you want to talk about, Jax?
We need to fill them in on the second mission that with the weapon that they might be creating.
Mm-hmm. You think
So,
down here is okay? In that corner over there?
I'm just gonna look concerned. Like, what are they getting us into?
you're the. I'll trust your judgment on this part, Needle. You're the stealthy.
Let's all go up to my room, and we'll talk about it there.
All right.
Actually, I'll be right back, guys. I gotta go downstairs and get my fucking.
Okay.
1 sec.
So we just head up to Needle's room. John, Leopard, y'all go with us?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, do we want to take a quick break while
It's up to,
he's getting his food?
Yeah.
It may just take a second.
Yeah, it won't take too long.
Yeah.
And I mean, he already heard us.
Yeah, he already heard the whole spiel, so I fill y'all in
Yeah.
on, hey,
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
they're
Just
they're
fill
collecting
everybody in.
magicite. They're creating a possibly crazy weapon. John, you know more about this magicite than the rest of us. You have the research books. How are we overestimating how dangerous this could be if they weaponize it?
I mean, it would depend on their intentions more than anything.
His intentions are to have the weapon before anyone else or the councils.
And obviously, he's not going to tell us if he's going to use it or not.
They're going to keep it so that if somebody else tries to stop or do anything, they say they're going to use it on the Warforge, which is the best thing. But what about after the Warforge? What if another nation invades or has a problem? Are they going to be tyrants at this point? It worries me.
I mean,
What kind of
I don't
power
know
are we
if-
talking?
I don't remember what I had my notes on Magicite. I mean, I guess we could err on the side of caution for a little bit and kind of see how this plays out. See
Yeah.
if we could get any additional information out of them, because we can't just read their minds right now
Well,
to see.
the problem is that with us going to Oakenfeld, they are going to get the rumored magicite and the other location.
Rumor.
Maybe I should have come with you to talk to them, because I can use detect thoughts to see if I
If
can read their mind.
it could be a big oof if we have messed up and given them this magicite.
Did you guys give him Magicite?
No, he does not know about ours.
Oh, okay.
That would have been an oof on our parts had we even ever mentioned this to them.
But he did say he's basically going to hire another group to go find Magicite.
Yes.
Well, I guess at this point we could just go do our little bit, and then we come back. I'll make sure to go with you guys. I'm gonna make a note to try to remember to detect thoughts when we talk to them.
Be careful when you're trying to search their minds. I have a feeling they have plenty of magic detection.
Yes.
I don't want them to, because obviously we're not doing this out of kindness. We are not trusting them, and I do not trust them. But we don't have anyone else to work with at this moment. We need to stop the Warforge, and they're the best bet we have.
All right. Anything else we need to know? Ava Jax.
Oh, my name is yes, my name is Jax. My name is Ava. I do have other names as well. There's no need to list them all. But I would have really appreciated on this next mission if we do not call me Jax at all.
All right.
No, nothing against you. I'm from this area and I don't want people to know that I'm back.
So just refer to you as Ava.
Uh, yes, as of right now, yes.
All right, I'm back.
I may be Ava. I may be anyone else that I have in my back pocket. They've seen me. They've seen Ava, and that's another concern of mine.
I completely understand.
But
So when do you want to head to Oakville?
should we head out at dawn? How long did it
morning.
say you said it takes, Tyler?
Let me get the map pulled up. It's gonna take about a week and a half by wagon. 2 weeks on foot.
Okay, so yeah, we should probably head out early as possible. So it's a long travel. Would it be possible for us to like rent like a cart or something, or like is there like a shuttle or something that goes between them or close to it?
Not really. You can try and find like a ferry service or something that will take you, but keep in mind, you remember from a while ago that the council made a statement that people should avoid going to Oakenville.
Oh, so no,
So,
there's no.
so most likely people are not gonna
Want to go?
want to go if their heads of government are telling them, "Hey, stay away from this area."
We could maybe take a caravan part of the way. Like, is there another town or something that's sort of on the way that where we could just, go there and then go by foot the rest of the way?
There is not a major town. Um, but I'm sure you can try and persuade, maybe see at least get you part of the way. See, maybe negotiate.
Remember, we'd be paying more because it'd be going to a dangerous area.
I think it might be best if we just go. If the
Yeah.
council shut it down, no one's going to go against the council, and if they do, it's going to be extremely expensive to bribe.
Plus, we have to get those bandits on the way anyway, right?
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking, we could use the caravan as bait.
Yeah. I did think about that.
But, I guess somebody's gonna have to play bait.
We all look at you.
Don't look at me, I'm a goblin.
You're so small.
Yeah, but I'm a goblin. If I'm just one goblin walking by myself, you think they're gonna think I got a lot of stuff on me?
Last
not
time
stuck
when
in
we
here
were
with y'all.
traveling, they
You
came
are
out.
stuck in here with me.
We'll figure it out when we get there.
I mean, they'll probably jump any traveling group.
Okay. So how long is it gonna take to walk there?
A week, you said?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
That's not too bad.
We don't need to buy rations, do we?
Only for like extreme areas.
Okay.
We can
will,
hunt.
But here, yeah, it's plentiful enough to forage and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
It usually just means that part of the travel day is taken up to be able to.
I think I
hunt
ask
like
that every time we travel
you do.
if I we need rations.
Oof. Yeah.
All right.
I guess we
So
all
we
go to
head
bed
out tomorrow at dawn.
at dawn.
Yeah.
Cool.
At dawn, we travel. All right. So what we will do is, so y'all head to bed, get a long rest, and gather up your equipment, and begin heading out unto the unknowns that is in Oakenville. For some, a familiar home, but will the home be the same as what it once was? And we will call the session there for tonight.